Welcome back to another episode of Bagged Milk. I'm your host, Brian Bridges, and this is episode 31. And we're doing it a little different, as you can tell. We're fucking sliding right into home base on this one. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. This is just me telling you what it is. This is like the tribute to episode 31, where I talked about the struggles of feeding your kids healthy. So much fun. You get to see parents, schools struggle against you. Why? Oh, it's great. I get to talk about how ADHD and food, that's always fucking fun. Cleaning the pantries before you hit that rehab button on the sugar addiction. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I get into my fucking old landlady. I don't mention it in the episode, but this bitch tattooed my cat. You gotta listen in to more. I'm telling you. And then I talk about how it's getting cold in Berta, how it's fat people's time to shine. Yeah. Oh, we're going there. And then we got the last but not least, the fucking live forever pill. Would I take it? The big question was asked. Stay tuned and listen in, fuckers. Make sure, if you like this episode, like, share, subscribe. You know how we do. Leave a review on the podcast apps, whatever you listen to, Apple, Spotify. We're all over the place. Whatever you listen to right now, leave a review. Do it up for your homeboy. Thank you. Love you. Enjoy. Now play my intro music. Oh, speaking of, if you've never listened right to the end and seen the credits, this intro music was done by my son. Outro music was done by my stepson. Enjoy. Play my motherfucking music. Boo, 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 boo. So I finally even have the kids eating good. Pretty much. Like, they're getting there. They're definitely getting better. There's some things I want to cut out, but overall, not too fucking shabby. I think Sky, my youngest, she's 6. I think she's having the hardest time with it. She tells me straight up, I hate vegetables. I love sugar. Because I'll tell her exactly what sugar does, what it can do. I'm like, it can rot your teeth. It can make you fat. It can cause these multiple diseases, everything. Yeah, I'll explain that to a 6-year-old to kick her sugar habit. Whatever. But it matters not. She doesn't give a fuck. She says, I love sugar. I love it. She doesn't care if I got sugar bugs dancing on her teeth, she says. Doesn't give a fuck. She just loves it. She's definitely having the hardest time kicking the sugar habit. There's been some grueling nights, to say the least. She's a fucking wine bag. She just breaks down like, it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Yeah, you didn't get your sugar? Oh, too bad. It's time for bed. That's just the way it is. Some people think it's cruel. Legit. You might be thinking it too. And listen, it's not. Are you ridiculous? Why would it be cruel to take sugar away from my kids? They don't need it. I've always fucked that up. And now I'm probably paying for it, to be honest. Well, I'm not paying for it. My kids probably will. Because even I've seen other people do it, and I've seen myself do it. I've seen myself even go on a diet, and I'll feed myself good. But the kids, they have to steal food because I won't feed them anymore. That's what happens. They have to. I won't feed them any. No, that's not what happens at all. What happens is I'm eating fucking like chicken and whatever, all the good stuff, whatever fucking way I'm trying to gain or lean. And then the kids can eat craft dinner. Oh, they like craft dinner. And the other stuff's more expensive. Well, too bad, so sad. Everyone's got to fucking eat good. If one person's eating good, we all got to eat good. We're in this fucking fam jam forever. I tried to explain this to my son, my firstborn, Lincoln. We're all in this. We're a blended family, but we're all in this together forever. Because where the fuck are we going? No one's going anywhere. He's got brothers on the other side with his mother. He's got sisters over here. We're all fucking blended up. No one's going anywhere. So, we all got to eat good. So we can just fucking live forever. It's simple as that. So, honestly, I don't get it. There's legit people out there that will condemn you for limiting sugar or like zero sugar. Like the schools. The fucking schools will do it. If you don't send a sandwich or like some kind of bread artifact? That's not the right word I'm looking for. But some kind of bread? Some kind of, grain? They fucking freak out. No. That's not. You're starving your child. We'll have to send a note and please send a sandwich next time so your child doesn't starve to death. What are you talking about? It's full of high proteins and high good fats and fucking barely any sugars, some fruits. Just some fruits. Berries. Only berries, usually. I don't fuck with no other fruits. They can be high in sugar and don't really do shit. But berries, that's my fucking jam. That's my jam all day. But not sugar jam. It's like my boogie jam. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. But, yeah. All these parents, if you're out there fucking training and you're out there eating your chick on, your kids better get their chick on too, man. That's all I gotta say about that. But my kids, they're doing it here. And especially my own son, because he's got like ADHD. And I found out like multiple things about ADHD. Like one, breastfeeding obviously delivers a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Antibodies and, builds up your immune system. But it also delivers one of the most important brain fats. I can't remember what it is, of course, but it does that. And if you're not breastfed, that's a deficiency. Not good. So, another deficiency, C-sections. When you're born through vaginal birth, there's actual wash that goes over you, and that also provides essential brain fats. If C-section, you don't get that shit. My son, 2 for 2. No breastfeed, no C-section. Also, high antibodies or high antibiotic medicine in children can also cause deficiencies in brain functions and fucking reduce brain fats, and the way it's delivered just impedes it. And that's not good. None of that's good. Like, if you didn't understand any of that shit, none of it's good. So, and he had all that. Because he was sick for a while. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm pretty sure at the end of it, it was just our shitty fucking landlady had a shitty place where it looked real nice, but the inside was like black mold. And we seen some in the shower and tried to report it, and she's like, shut the fuck up or I'll kill you. No, she didn't say that, but this bitch also stole our cat. She stole the cat. Only way I got the cat back, I was like, hey, have you seen my cat? We went vacation. I let my cat out. It was not a vacation. It was like a day trip. The cat's fine. It was an outdoor cat. And she's like, no, haven't seen it. I go, weird, okay. And then next day, she's gone. Cat's meowing at the fucking door. It's a split level. She's upstairs, I'm downstairs. Cat's at the door. I can see my cat underneath the crack. Hello, kitty. Hello. I can see it. So what do? I'm freaking the fuck out. The door's locked. Should have kicked the fucking door in, man. I have this bitch on video sneaking into, just scooping around. She's fucked. She was Looney Tunes. Funny thing is, she was a nurse at a hospital. She was legit crazy. Anyway, the only way I got to my cat back is I happened to go outside in the front top door window, split level. So it's not too high because it's like basements half out and then full story. So, you know, up there, maybe a full story is like 10 feet and then a half story. So maybe 15 feet, but not all the way. So, I don't know, 12 feet, we'll say. Because of the roof and stuff. It was a window. But anyway, the screen was there and the fucking screen was there in the window. I'm calling the cat. And the cat came. Lucky that room was open. That door was open. It might not have been, but we got lucky. And the fucking cat pawed at the fucking screen, pushed it open, jumped 12 feet like a fucking champ. That bitch was crazy. Crazy. But yeah, my kids eat good. They eat good now. Fuck, man. I can't ask for better lunches. And everyone's getting the same fucking what's the thing I'm looking for? Same healthiness, man. Why would one of us be above all? What kind of dick, what kind of emperor would I be if I'm like, yeah, no. Everyone, listen up. I am the king, I am the emperor. I must eat like a fucking champion. And you must feast on my scraps. And if you even get that, I probably won't leave scraps. So you just get fucking puddles of mud. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. I'm at the top of the mountain. Don't give a fuck. Not a flattering fuck. But no, that's not how I am. That's not how I'm trying to be anyway. I just didn't know I've done that before. But for some reason, the logic eluded me. And I was like one of these same people that think I would be doing the kids a disservice of not supplying them carbs, basically. Carbs is the big thing. Grains in general, for sure, 100%, just fuck those, right? Like some of the things Danny's still trying to hold on to, fucking goldfish, man. But she says once this bag's empty, she's done. That's the thing. I gotta empty this fucking pantry. I gotta empty all this shit. I just gotta get rid of it. And don't let it come back in. It's like, you know, when you're going to rehab, you just be like, okay, man, I just gotta bang this one last fucking whatever. I gotta snort this one last rail. I gotta chug this one last fucking bottle of booze. And then we'll go. That's most cases. And if you refuse to let a guy do that, I think he's fucking bound to fail. I don't know, man. It feels like you'll always have that one last regret that, I don't know. I never did rehab. I shouldn't act like I know what rehab is. I know enough people that have went. Trust me on that. But I have not personally gone. But challenges. But sugar is like fucking, you need rehab. You just need to fucking get it all out. Just eat what you got and get it the fuck out. Just get it. Don't bring no more bread in. Don't bring no more goldfish in. Fuck them fucking goldfish. I've been trying to get them out for a while. Apparently, the kids need them, right? The kids need them. No, the kids don't need them. Less fucking sugar, the better. Especially Sky now. She's 6. She's going to benefit the mostest. Because the earlier you catch it, the better. After, like, 20s, if someone did it in their 20s, like me, not my 20s, but older, but later. But I'm just saying, listen, are you listening? 2 times 2 is what? Okay, pay attention. If I did it later, then adolescence, anytime, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it's not as important because what happens when you're younger, it's like it's changing your DNA. It's fucked. So basically, if you were like a fat kid, it's going to be a lot harder to keep yourself lean as an adult. But if you're a lean kid, it's going to be a lot easier to get lean again if you happen to get fat. Typically. But literally, if you eat a ton of sugar, it is definitely going to be a lot harder as an adult. It's literally fucking with you. So Sky's going to have the best advantage. Lincoln's getting the most dosage because he's getting like, I'm souping him up, giving some omegas for the fucking ADHD shit. Many psychologists, child psychologists have said a lot of ADHD, a lot of high definition cases, ADHD cases can be just almost summed up with 1 omega-3 capsule a day. Just because we're so fucking deficient. And we're so high in shitty omega-6 fats because you guys are eating all that vegetable oil and shitty fucking fatty fucks. Margarine. Don't fucking eat that. But 1 omega-3. So he gets that. We're in Canada. So you got to soup up on that vitamin D. Of course. Everyone in Canada should take fucking vitamin D. Unless you're a fucking all-star or you work outside. But even you could still be deficient because of other things in your body that you're not, you're not turning it over. You're not converting it to what it needs to be. So get your shit checked out. That's one of those things on your adult, when you're trying to be an adult and you get your blood test, check your vitamin Ds for sure. But yeah, what else does he take? Nothing. That's mostly it. But everyone else is eating just fucking fantastic. Oh, shit. No, that's okay. Do you ever notice? I've noticed working out, not myself, but I've noticed some other people, especially now with social media. I see it a lot. People that work out, and then I just find it weird. Like Danny with me, anytime I've got back in the gym, she was back in the gym with me. Unfortunately, for the last couple of years, she couldn't do that. She would probably love to, but she's tried working out. It just aggravates the back even worse. I don't know, man. Anyway. She hasn't been. Not gym, anyway. She does stretches and fucking lame-ass shit. But anyway. It's just some people go hard. And then that's just their life. And you know it's their life. And there's lots of people out there. You know there's lots of people out there like this. And then they have a partner that's not their life. You can fucking tell it's not their life. And that would be hard, I feel like. Like I said, if I knew Danny wasn't hurt, and if I was just working out all the time, and she didn't want to get healthy for some weird reason, if she'd be just like, no, fam, I'm gonna stay unhealthy. And you know me, I am a fan, a huge fan of plus size women. A big, beautiful woman, BBW. That's still my sometimes go-to category in porn. Don't even worry. Don't trip. But health is the key word here. Health. And it just would be hard not to have a healthy partner. I see it all the time. And it's just weird. Like, how could you not? Okay, even for the person that's not working out, how could you not be inspired? Like, I could see if you're like, okay, this is a phase. This will last 1 month, 2, maybe 3 tops. And I guarantee they cut that shit out. Stop working out altogether, and they're going to be back here on the couch getting fat like me. And so why put in any effort? I get that. But after like 6 months, a year, you might start thinking, fuck, they ain't no joke. They going hard. So how long, what's your breaking point? What's being inspired that you just, I guarantee you gotta. There's no way that person got that fit and stayed that fit alongside you, and they've never mentioned fitness once. So I guarantee you've heard a thing or two, so you know you're being a fat fuck or unhealthy. I just don't get it. What? And for the other way too, that works both ways. Like, I'm just surprised. I'm maybe an asshole. I am an asshole. I fucking fully admit I am an asshole. But I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. So even from the other person's point of view, they're just up there trying to be inspired, right? And sometimes it's a struggle for them too. Right? It doesn't come easy to everyone. Not everyone can just fucking pound it out every day, hardcore. It's a struggle every day, and sometimes you get, 5 out of 7. Sometimes, you get a little less, but most of the time you get it, and you've been getting it, and you've been getting results. And that's, that's the big thing. So you've been getting those results for a long time. And how do you stay motivated and your partner isn't? That's would be hard. Like I said, like I have Danny, and she can't work out. That's completely different. But I know if she could, she would. Guaranteed. She would love to. It has probably broken her heart a time or two that she can't. So I know. But there's some people that it just doesn't bother them. They just go, and they can go years, and neither of them waver. And I guess that's true love. Maybe. I have no idea. Because I don't get it, to be honest. So maybe that is what true love, if true love exists, maybe that's what true love is. Not giving a shit about your partner. I can't see that being, I would have to care about my partner. That sounds like an oxymoron. Don't give a shit about your partner. Don't. And then you'll love them. That makes no sense to me. I know the whole thing. Oh, if you love someone, you wouldn't try to change them. Sure. Okay. Sure. But if you love someone, wouldn't you want them to live forever? I get the whole point of, no one's trying to force anything. No one's saying you have to fucking eat like a champion where there's 0 carbs and blah, blah, blah. But there has to be steps. Wouldn't you think? If there's nothing, yeah, I don't know, man. It'd be hard. I don't know. Because you would want to see the person just take care of themselves. You want to see them live forever. I know just let them be them. Let them, okay. At the same time, it's like, why get someone off drugs then? Just let them be them. Fuck it. It's the same fucking shit. It's deteriorating their life. And you can't get them off it. You can't say anything. No, just let them be them. Don't change. You're just trying to change me. You don't like my size. That's what it is. You just don't like my size. You just try and change me. No. I couldn't care less if the size didn't change, in my opinion. Because like I said, you know me. I like them fluffy. A little cushion for the pushing. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. But if the size never changed, you got healthy and it just ate healthy, and for some miraculous fucking, it would never happen, but for some miraculous reason, it just stayed fluffy. Fuck it. I would fuck it. You know I would. Pound. But that's usually not the case. If you just eat good shit, it's pretty hard to stay fat. It's pretty hard. You just have to be a pig. Be a pig at anything, I guess. Even if it's healthy food. But I mean, if you're eating so much fucking greens you're full, man, like I said, it's pretty hard if you're eating pretty healthy. If you're having greens every meal and fucking stuffing it up with some good healthy proteins, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Now, speaking of, it's getting cold. It's getting fucking deathly cold in Alberta. Like I said, where this is Edmonton. It's pronounced Edmonton. Edmonton. And we are the furthest north, or the most populated northern city. Most populated northern city. Yeah, most populated northern city. My fucking computer's so stupid. I hate it sometimes. But that's what we are. We are the most populated northern city in North America. We got like 1 million people, so we do okay. We're not fucking Toronto, which is like, I think they got to be pushing 7 million now, something like that. And we're not New York. That's like, 12, 13, 14, probably fucking more now. Yeah, no, we're not them. But as far as north as you can go, Edmonton is the biggest. After that, there's nobody bigger than us. We're the most north, biggest fucking town. And it's getting fucking cold because we're up north. And we're hitting zeros. Celsius. For you fucking American fucks, that's like 32 or something. I'm not sure. I don't understand your crazy language. I don't understand why you don't get with the program on your measurements. The rest of the world likes the metric system. Kilometers? Fucking miles? Who does that? Old people. That's who does it. Anytime I hear someone in Canada say miles, they're immediately in a fucking walker. It's like ridiculous. Or like decrepit and bent over and just dying. Because no one uses that shit. No one ever, except for America. They're just such a fucking show. They're like, nah, not changing, brah. We got this all day. We can hold this all day. The rest of the world conform to us. That's a boss move, I'm not going to lie. Because we still got to fucking use that shit. Because they won't change. But they make everything and buy everything from everyone. So everyone's got to use their shit in order to sell them shit. It's a nuisance. Get your shit together. But here in Alberta, it's getting cold. 0. What is that? It's got to be like 32. I'm not sure. Figure it out. We've hit 0 numerous days. In the mornings especially. And here in Alberta, it's fucking cold in the morning. And then by afternoon, it could be fucking plus 20, man. Who knows? Which is like suntanning weather. It's fucked around here. And you can't dress for that. But you know who's loving this weather? You know whose time to shine it is? It's not my time. I'll fucking tell you that. I am bundled up to the nuts. I got thermals on. Well, I got, my second layer already. And, some mornings I got a toque on. And I work indoors. They got bay doors open all the time, right? Fuck. And I'm hoodie and 2 layers all day. All day. So it is not my time to shine. Built for the beach, not for the cold. It sucks because in Alberta, we only get beach weather 2 months a year. So, what the fuck is the point of me staying built if I only get to show it off 2 months a year and then the rest of the time I'm freezing fucking cold all the time? So you know whose time it is to shine? Fat people. They're loving it. You can see the excitement on their faces, but as they're mocking their leaner friends, their skinnier friends. We got put on a jacket, pussy. And they're sitting there walking around in t-shirts. And I'm fucking shivering up, wondering if I should go get another hoodie. What the fuck? What is the point? I'm getting mad. What's the point of me? I might have to bulk up for the winter. Something. Put a little cushion on or something. Jesus, fuck. It's definitely their time. They got it. And you can see different levels of it too. As it gets colder, there's certain fat guys that think they're cool, but they're not real fat. So the real fat guys, they got it all winter. They're fine. Must be fucking nice. A luxury. One luxury of being fat is you're warm all the time. It's like having a weighted blanket all the time. How do fat people get anxiety? You always have a weighted blanket. That's fucked up. But whatever. I just don't. They love it though. They love the cold weather. I get made fun of all the time. And it's not by other skinny guys, I'll tell you that. Maybe the odd fucking... You'll see the odd skinny guy and you're like, nah, he's just crazy. All the other guys my size, they're freezing to death. That's it. Simple as that. It's just fat guy weather. And hats off to them. They got their time to shine, man. When I'm in the summer and I got my t-shirt on and I'm feeling just fantastic and they're sweating to fucking death and dying just from standing still. This is their time to shine. Where I'm fucking miserable and they get to make fun of me, I guess. It's a simple trade-off. It's karma, I guess. What goes around comes around. But that sucks that they only have to deal with it 2 months of the year. I got to deal with it like the rest. 2 minus 12. Carry the 1. 10 months. Fuck. 10 months I'm freezing to death. I used to kind of even laugh at my mother. My mother's a small woman. My whole family's small. I used to laugh at her for always having to wear a sweater. But I've only known her from her 20s, 30s. Really known her from her 30s on. And then she's always wearing a sweater. Now I fucking get it. Now I get it. I don't like it one bit. Got to do something about it, I'll tell you that. It's just water. Just water today. Just fucking keeping it clean. This is a clean podcast. Yeah, it's a clean podcast. We don't fuck around with that the dirty spirits and fucking bad drugs and stuff. Yeah, it's nonsense. You just need to keep your body pure. It's the way of the Lord wants us that way, and it'll be better for your temple. Your body's a temple, and everything you put in it, it's good stuff. Fuck, I'm just talking in my ass. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Have a drink, man. Relax. Enjoy yourself. It is a long life, but, it's a short one. So, you gotta have something. You gotta have a something. That's what I keep telling even Danny. I've always told Danny, what's your something? Maybe I'm her something. That'd be nice. But anyway, no. What's her something? I love so many things. So many things. I love Star Wars. I love fucking Rick and Morty. I love, tons of things. I love weed. I love whiskey. I love money, of course. Big-titted women, but more big-bootied women. I love a lot of things. But Danny, sometimes unsure. She said Sailor Moon once, I think. But you have to have something. Something to just drive you around. No, give you something. Just give you something. Just gotta have something to give you something. You know what I mean? You gotta have something to give you something. If that's the gym, cool. If you never need a drug in your life, fine. You're the man. But there's another, it's not all what it's cracked up to be. There's another place. Imagine leaving this world, never doing a psychedelic, and not knowing what's on that other side, or what that's like. I guess, but it's like, I'm not saying heroin. You can die from heroin. Some people be like, well, hey, if you do psychedelics before you die, you should do heroin or cocaine or fucking anything before you die. Well, you can die from heroin. You can't die from mushrooms. Can't die from DMT, I don't think. Maybe at fucking lethal doses. There's never been a case of death at mushrooms. Ever. Only deaths might have been in some fucking retard tripping out and threw himself off a building. That's different. But no one's ever died from just taking mushrooms. They've had amazing trips. May have unlocked a fucking world of consciousness, but they've never died. Never died. Some people, it's broken their conscience. Conscience? Conscience? Conscious? Not their conscience. Conscience. Conscience? It's broken them. Some people. Some people were weak. They weren't meant to be here, I guess. The Lord fucked up and made a faulty unit. One that wasn't meant to take mushrooms. Lord put those mushrooms there for you. He put the weed there for you. He put the coca leaf there for you. He didn't say grind it up and mix it with a bunch of chemicals and snort it. He said chew it. Chew that leaf. Go ahead. It's good for the brain. It's good for you. The weed, smoke it. He probably didn't want you to smoke it, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Eating it's not gonna do shit. You gotta heat it up. Man found that out. Man smart. Mushrooms, smart. Fuck, man smart. We figured out all the stuff. Polar bears didn't figure out shit. They're still up north. It was fucking cold. They were smart, they'd come down. Figure it out. All the food's down here, dummies. Man, so smart. That's why we fucking win. We're so smart. Fuck. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I haven't even smoked my joint yet. Jesus. Just getting in. We're just cracking it in. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. When I fucking? No. Have you ever? Does anyone? Have you ever quit drinking? You know, you fucking went on a bender or had a big woo woo, and you're like, fuck that the next day. And you're like, I am never, ever drinking again. Especially as you get older. Because I know myself, I had a year in my 20s where I drank every single fucking day. Plastered. At least a Mickey a day. That's the fucking 375. At least. Most times a 2.6. 750 mil. At least. Every single day. For a year in my 20s. No problems. Well, lots of problems. I got sick a lot. That's for damn sure. Because I was just drinking them straight. It was whiskey at the time. And not good whiskey. I was broke. I was poor. So I was on unemployment. And I just fucking, that's what I drank for a year. And paid my bills and just drank. Because there's no jobs in PEI. It's great. I was drinking so much fucking whiskey that by the end of it, and getting sick so much that by the end of it, don't you love my inflections up? The end of it? Anyway, that's how you draw you in. By the end of it, as soon as I would fucking crack the bottle, most of the time this was younger years. We were drinking and driving. Not drinking and driving. I wasn't drinking and driving. The driver wasn't drinking, but always full load of drunks, basically. Just kids drinking. Early 20s, drinking. Kids, babies, just drinking all the time. And by the end of it, I would fucking crack a bottle. And just by cracking it, I didn't have to smell it. I didn't have to taste it. Nothing. Just by cracking it, my body knew the punishment that was about to bestow it. And I would throw up. That's how bad I drank every day. Do I recommend it? No. Would I take it back? No, not really. It's a good story. What I would take back is if I could go way back and just do my whole career over at 18 and just say fuck it. For sure. I'm taking the knee now, so if I would have done it then, I would have been able to do it later, but I was dumb then. I'm smarter now, and I can't do anything about it. That's the way it was. So, but yeah, I would definitely go back and do my shit earlier, and then have my fun later, for sure. But anyway, when I would drink, then no hangovers. When I drink now, hangovers. 3 days. Minimum. It doesn't feel great. Especially if I drink to get drunk, if something, some special event, I haven't drank to get drunk in many moons now, fucking years, I'm sure. Maybe once, I don't know. But most of the times, no. It might have a glass or two, and that's it. But if I drank to get drunk, 3 days, minimum. And I'm fucking horrible the first day. And your stomach's not right for 2 days afterwards. Your shit's all fucked up. Everything's a mess. And you swear to whatever Lord you pray, Allah, Samjit, Buddha, Shiva, St. Christopher, whatever, man. You pray and swear that you'll never, ever fucking touching that sauce again. But you lie. You lie. For a bit, there's a few of you out there that be like, that's it. That was the last time. I did it once, and I never drank again. Most of yous don't, though. Most of yous will and have gotten fucked up many times after and said the same things. That is me with sugar. I'm becoming to realize it still can't happen. Or even if when I try to have 1 day a week where I have a treat, right? That's what they say. You can have a treat. Well, not me. Because if I have a treat, what happens? I shit my guts for 3 days. My head's not right. I get all foggy, brain fog. I get all fucked up, all squirrely, agitated. I don't like it. For 3 days or more, depending on how fucked up I went off the rail. Some days off, you're like, yeah, fucking, it's 1 day a week. I'll burn this off, no time. I'm not too concerned with calories anymore, so that's why I gotta fucking smarten up. Fucking stupid. It's just all the time. I just gotta eat like this all the time. There's no, I'm sure if I can have one treat, but I'm gonna pay for it every time. And I have to know that. Every time I'm gonna pay for a treat. It's like I pay for it with my butthole. It's butthole tax. Yeah, that's the only way to describe it. Comes one in, you got to pay the tax on the way out. It's like, I don't know what it's like. It's like the Confederation Bridge toll from Prince Edward Island to New Brunswick is the world's longest bridge over ice-flowing waters at approximately 12.1 kilometers. Yeah. Fuck. I fucked up. I don't know what I was talking about. Shit happens, man. Oh, the comparison to the bridge and going across. The toll you pay. There we go. Brought it the fuck back. Brought it back. Fuck, don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay. The tax you pay with your butthole is kind of like Confederation Bridge toll fare. Because once you come from New Brunswick and head to PEI, you got to pay to get the fuck off. Yeah, you can get in for free. It's all fun and games. Come on to PEI. Their whole advertisement is come play on our island. Yeah, you get raped on the way the fuck out at a $50 charge on bridge. That's what they don't tell you. That's the secret. That's the only money PEI gets. It's just bridge fare. They trick everyone to come in and then fuck them on bridge fare. That's our whole economy. There's nothing else. It's scary over there, man. But that's what it's like. You got to pay the tax man on the way out with your butthole. And I don't want to pay the tax man no more. I feel like I only got so many times to pay the tax man, and the tax man just lets loose. And just fuck it. I don't want to end up with a damaged bunghole. Because some shitty eating. Just because I wanted to have, what? Bread? No. I'm not gonna eat bread. I'm gonna I'm not gonna eat bread to save my butthole. That's all. That's all there is to it. I'm not gonna eat bread to save my butthole. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, a buddy at work asked me today, he said, this was Dom. His name's Dom. Dom's not from here. He's Ukrainian. Croatian. Pretty sure. If I fucked that up, Dom, my bad. Shit happens. Smoking weed. A lot of countries out there, not my own. We thought there was only a couple on this side of the world, but there's a fucking lot on this side of the world too, man. So many little tiny countries. So many. I was like, oh, there's only like 8. No. So many. We're so dumb. Well, I'm so dumb. So uneducated. Getting there though. But anyway, Dom asked me. He said, if there was a pill that would make you live forever, would you take it? For me, easy answer. For my buddy, he had a different answer. His answer, he wanted to know if he could have 2 pills. He wanted to know if he had 2 pills, and that way if he got bored of living forever, he could just take the second fucking pill. That's not the way the question works. Matt, you know that. So the question is, take the pill, live forever. No second pills. You just live forever. You can't die. I don't know if you go through a wood chipper, if you reassimilate, probably not. That probably wasn't part, but normal circumstances, you don't die. That's pretty much it. Normal circumstances, you don't die. My answer is easy. It's fuck yeah. Most people will be like, no, I couldn't, because I wouldn't want to see my old ones grow old and die. My thought? You get used to it. You're living forever. The first few are going to suck, but that's your first family. That's your first one. Of course that's going to suck. That's like your first dog, right? Did you stop getting dogs after your first one? No. You got another one. And it was fine. You moved on. And you'll learn to do that if you live forever. You'll figure it the fuck out. And that's not even the funnest part. That's not fun to have a fucking new family. It kind of sucks, but it is kind of fun. You'd be able to go through the generations of having new families and new generations, and you get to watch them and help them grow. You'd just be like watering fucking plants, man. It'd be great. If you live forever, you're not only cultivating your own family, you could cultivate the world. If you live forever, you're God. One way or another. You could be stupid about it and sit in a fucking corner and jerk off for thousands of years and be like, I'm just going to fucking sit here and jerk off. Or you could have fun for a while, I guess, be like, I'm going to jerk off in all the countries. I'm just going to do that because I'm living forever. And you could do all those stupid things, but I still think eventually you just run out of stupid things and be like, okay, even if you like ran civilization down to the ground, you're like, that was fucking stupid. And then you'd build it back up because you'd realize there was no fun without any fucking people, right? Right? And so you'd build it back up, and then you'd fucking be like, okay, I'm going to do it right this time. I figure eventually, no matter how fucked up, you just do it right. Because you're like, maybe you do it right and then fuck it up again because you're a sadistic cunt. And that's probably what really is going on. There's someone that lives forever and they're fucking it up now. We had it good for a while, and now they're just like, fuck these guys. They're going through their sadistic phase again and crushing us all. But I would do good. I think, I just got to think. I looked it up. Roughly, I think it was 37, 38, we'll say even $38 trillion is the world's income. Well, fuck. Jeff Bezos is about to become 1/38 of that. That's fucked. One person. Now, I want half. If I'm living forever, I want half the world's income, for sure. It's like being a pimp, okay? A hoe gives the pimp all the money. Because when she gets arrested, and she needs bail money, she isn't going to be coming asking for half bail money or a percentage of bail money. No, she wants all the bail money. So, pimp gets all the money. So, I'm the pimp of the world now, basically. I went from emperor to pimp. I don't know how that happens, but pimp's a cooler fucking word anyway. And it's a lot cooler than dictator of the world, which is basically what I'd be. But, we'd wash that word out somehow. Like, no, you can't even say that. That's against my freedoms or something. Like, yeah, you can't. Attack people that say dictator. I'll figure it out. I'm living forever. I'll figure it out. If it's not in this generation of people, it'll be in the next. Or the next. Or the next. Or the next. Or the next. I'll figure it out. Thousands, millions. I'll just be here. Of course. I'm living forever. It's like one of the most stupidest questions. No, it's not the stupidest. It's a great question. I'm just surprised if anyone really wants to be like, no, I wouldn't. I just want to I just want my miserable fucking 80 years. What? That's nothing. I want millions. I want to see what the world shapes. I want to see real history. Not just read it. I want to be like, yeah, I was there when that shaped out, actually. Kind of actually helped orchestrate that movement there because I felt that was needed. I pumped a bunch of money into that organization, silent funded it along, and blah, 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 blah. And now we have those, new freedoms and things are on the way. I don't know exactly how I would be a better world leader, but I'd figure it out. I got forever. I wouldn't be just doing it on my own. I'd take world consensus. And I'd be like, well, that's evil. I'm not going to do that. So we'll do something a little different. If the world consensus was, we're going to allow kitty touchers, I'd be like, no. I wouldn't care if 80% of the world was like, no, that's going to be a thing. I'm like, no, not my world. And I'd shut them out. They'd be all gone. That'd be a cool thing in my world because I could do that. I could figure it out because I have all the money. I have all the resources. When you have all the money, you definitely have all the resources. And when you live forever, you're a part of every single government on the world. You probably are the government. There is no other government once you live forever. Like, that's it. You're the guy. Eventually, you just took it over. Somehow, some way. I'm not sure. Coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. But I'd figure it out. And I'd just take it over. And then we'll just do this world right, I think. A lot better than it's going now, I'll tell you that. Like, we got fucking fighting over resources and stuff. I get the profiteering, but it's not going to work one world unless it all goes one world. So that's all we have for now is profiteering, capitalism. You could try that on this side, but that's not going to be fun. It's going to work for a while. It's going to be okay if you go all non-capitalism. But 1,000 years from now or 100 years from now, if it kept going, other countries are just thinking of ways of just taking it over. If you got no guns, no nothing, you're fucked. Yeah. Shut down your nukes. Shut them down. Sure, why not? Other countries aren't, though. They're going to keep them. And they're going to use them if they found out some countries shut theirs down. That's just, opens up the doors. Bad stuff. But would I take the pill? You're fucking right. Now, if it, aged me retardedly, no, that's dumb. But if I, stayed the age I took the pill, and, could still, work on my body and improve it through exercise and stuff like that, and I just stayed that kind of age, okay, why the fuck wouldn't I? I don't know. Man. Like I said, the first generation of family, that part's going to suck. It's always going to suck getting new dogs. But they're new dogs. You could get a bunch of different breeds. You could get fucking different size dogs. Whatever. But anyway, I'm just rambling on. I've been rambling on too fucking long. All right. You guys have a good fucking week. And just don't touch kids. Simple as that. Okay. Have a good week. I'm out.